So, what factors influenced you in selecting your current career?
So I'm actually going to take it back a little bit because when I was first in college, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do or where I wanted to be. There were a lot of pressures to move into the medical field, to law, do business, and those are all areas that sounded nice, but weren't necessarily of interest to me. I was more of a creative, or still am a creative. And I ended up doing creative writing and I ended up studying also philosophy. And it's funny how, like, anybody I tell that to, they're just like, well, what will you do with that? Creative writing and philosophy, are you trying to teach? Are you, somebody asked me if I wanted to be a pastor because I was doing philosophy, which I didn't know that was where they would, was that what they were going to be studying to do philosophy. But anyway, when selecting my career, honestly, it came up just recently that I was working at Harry's. And I found at Harry's that although I loved the atmosphere, the environment where I was at, it wasn't feeding into my passions of creativity. It wasn't feeding into all of like the little the things that I love to do on a day-to-day basis. I got bored really fast. So that led me to talk to my manager and I was like, hey, I need to find a different space, a different area so that I can feel like I am still doing things that I love on a day-to-day basis. I don't want to be bored with my career. So after talking to them, I was put into a couple of research studies, into some focus groups, and I found that I really loved that. And while doing that, I decided to go ahead and take a couple of classes after work, just to get some more detail into what that was. Then applied when after I was done with that, I applied to Etsy and then like ended up getting into the whole research coordinator role, which allows me to be as creative as I want to be. Because if anybody knows Etsy, Etsy is that hub where everybody is everybody's creative. You have your painters, you have your sculptors, you have everybody in there. So I was completely thrilled to be in a space with other like-minded people where I can express that, and then also be on the technical side and also be on the research side, learning coding every day, like learning all of these different tech areas and fields and stuff like that, but also feeding into, the passion of creativity and merging those together. So that's literally how I ended up being in the career choice that I am now, while also, doing the things that I like. So yeah, that was a long answer, but yeah.
Excellent. No, that was great. And it shows that not everyone has that typical career path, and that's fine. And that works for plenty of people. So
Yeah,
thank you.
definitely.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.